Well, it's Sunday morning. I'm walking over here. This rye is putting on enough green already. Days in the 50s and 60s already last week. All we need is some more of that and it'll pop right up. It's 8 this morning, which went and plugged the 2520 in because from the mud hole I had over here yesterday, I got, this is where I gotta do my calf pen remodel this morning because I got the real Minnesota concrete. There's no, it froze right back down to frost level. It was only 2-3 inches right there. Thawed, so it froze right up. So we'll let that tractor percolate. We'll have a little bit more coffee and get something else going here. Well, it's been an hour since I plugged this tractor in, a good hour, so the wind is starting to get confused. This draft just opened when I came out here, and see when it comes around. This should fire right up, I would think. Sure thing. Well, I put the forks on for the first time this winter. We're gonna get that one for a counterweight while we take the rest of this apart. And I'm thinking I might have to use it to get those ones out of the ice. The twine's gonna rip off, but those are the ones I'll bed with first. Not terrible warm out here with this breeze. Well, this is what you get when you don't do stuff right going into the winter, but I'm still glad we had the shed. It would have been a lot worse without it. So yeah, I got every single bottom bale, including the one that fell off the top and landed in here from melting. I'll spend a half hour trying to dig twine out of this stuff now. I got the knife. I'm just going to go up to where it's frozen and cut it off, I guess. That's just lovely. Well, when we get that apart, we're going to have to see where this coolant leak is coming from. Every now and then I get a drip thrown back into the manifold. So it's probably sucking it off of the radiator. When it gets a big enough drop, it gets back there and then I get a poof of... So that ain't good. This I tried to start. It is not going to start. I have to go get a chain and pull it out of here. I made a clip and then I deleted it and started over. I'm still not happy about this, but you didn't need to hear that rant. Apparently the hay bale that I knocked off putting this wall together last fall and then fished over, I just reached over and fished it out. I did that, so that'll never be the same again. I mean, I can hammer it back into shape, but so much for having a PTO guard that looks nice. I guess it's not a parade tractor. And this, I have no way to pull it out of here. I could take the spear off and cut a hole in the lip of the bucket. I've never had I don't think I have a hole in there. Let me see. I don't think I ever cut one. Not big enough for this. Oh yeah, that one there. All right, I'm just gonna take the spear off then, and we'll move the baler with that hole. I'll get Maddie to steer to 50. I'll go grab a chain. Well, here's another project. The bottom of this bucket never was all that great when I got it. I put this used grater edge back here weld the back of it to, because it was all broke out on the transition back here. Put a piece of angle iron and this grater edge. And I welded this piece on for a lip, upside down, but that's shot. It's tore loose off my welding job and packed with stuff. There's a little hole on that side too. It's just too far gone. But the good part is, the way I did this, I got a big lip here because I knew I would have to do this. And there's a 1/2 inch of good solid out here. So we're just gonna cut this thing out. There's another piece, I got more grater edge. I could put another one there for a ski like I have in the middle. I'll never wear the bottom of that out. But I'm not sure what I don't know if I got any. I think I got too light a plate and too heavy a plate. I'll have to get a couple of pieces from somewhere. Or I might have something laying around here that I'm not thinking about right now, but that's a future project. Well, all right. The wall protecting panels that are stapled on, they're frozen, but everything I brought in here to stay out where I could find it when I wanted to make these calving pens has frozen, so there's a lot of chipping. Sandy mud. So I use that. I had another 12 out by the horses, so I put that 12 there. So I got 12 by 16 there, and this is, well, about 12 by 14, 13 when you count the posts there. So yeah, there's that. And we got, be better shape next year for landscaping. But I was looking at that. So I mean, for this year, I don't know if I mentioned this, I'm not building any shed on this building this year. But I'm going to get the tin. Get the steel for the end. That ain't no big deal. I can put that up. Finish it off like the other side. Just cover that truss and get to that. But I got to put the center post in here. I just have to hand dig that one in. Or auger it if I can. If it goes too crooked, it just... we'll auger a couple holes around it to make it easier to hand dig, I guess. But we'll do that, and then it doesn't necessarily have to be attached to that truss. I'm almost thinking that maybe it shouldn't be, in case it's... I don't think I'm going to get no 6.5 feet like these other ones. Maybe. But I'm going to make... I got that fabric from that collapsed hoop building that I acquired. I was going to make a curtain, and I still can make a curtain, but I'm going to make this, I'm only going to have like a 6-foot curtain. So in the summer, I could just hang 2 gates on it. In the winter, I can take the 2 gates off and hang the 2. I'll make a little removable wall. 2-piece chain on the top, just lift it up with the tractor and move it. Because the one thing this thing needs is ventilation in the summer to keep it all dried up. That's the key in this country. But then I could put my winter wall there. I don't know, it's a thought.